right, guys, so I'm gonna do something different. I'm actually gonna talk you guys through this instead of doing a voiceover like I normally do. So we're gonna actually cut these elastic bands off. And if you didn't hear before, I am reviewing a Upart unit. I haven't reviewed a Upart unit in a long time. And this is a 150 density wig. It's a natural color and it's in a 22 inch. I have to double check the actual curl pattern. I don't know if it's deep wave or curly, deep curly or anything like that. And it is from CHANTICHE, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but it is an Amazon seller. They did reach out to me to see if I could review this unit, and I was happy to, so thank you so much. Shout out to this company. All the information will be in the description box, as well as the full description and the link to the actual product. So it did, shipping was extremely fast, and it was free. I believe it was no more than 3 days. It was super quick after they shipped it. So this will be cut. I know a lot of girls are like, what is that little band right there? So this will be cut off. It's just to keep the wig together, I guess, in shipment. They don't want the wig just to be all flopping around like this. So they just use the bands just to hold the wig together. Be sure not to cut any of the wefts when you're cutting this. Just cut it very carefully, as close to the wefts as possible, because it is stitched on pretty good. So just be very careful. All right. So I love how many combs and clips is in this wig. Before I put it on, I do want to oil my scalp a little bit. This is freshly washed hair. You do want to wash your hair first and let it air dry, or either blow it out and then braid it. You do want to make 2 anchor braids here around your leave out, 2 anchor braids in the here, right here, so you won't damage your edges when the clips are being used, and a braid in the back to give something for the combs to grip onto. So it's really simple. You just have to make sure that your leave out measures the length of the actual opening. You don't want it too long or too short. It won't look right. So you definitely want to measure the inch here, and then measure how many inches of leave out should you use, and make sure you make it the round shape. So it's really, really simple. It comes with adjustable straps and combs and clips, and it is a beautiful curl pattern, if I must say. Look at that. It doesn't have a bad smell or anything. So we're just going to put this on. Be sure to adjust your adjustable straps and hook it in the loops as normal, like a normal wig. And what you want to do, you want to use this comb and put it at the end of your leave out area. So slide it in just like that. Actually, it depends on you what comb you want to use first. So maybe I'll use this comb, and you want to put it at the edge right here. You don't want to put it up here. You want to put it right here. So slide that in. Make sure it's not sticking out too far. And then you can maybe put the comb at the base of your leave out, and then do the other one here. So you don't want this flapping around. So sometimes I sew it down, but sometimes I don't. I'll see what I want to do. I may have to sew it down because I hate when it flaps like that. But make sure all 3 of these are secure. And then you want to flip it over. Maybe take a comb, hold it. And then you want to unclip your clip. And it doesn't want to unclip for me. See, this is popping out. So let me clip this first. Snap that. And put that one there. Same thing with this side. May take your comb out. May have to do the clip first. If I can find it. Okay, so the clip was way back here, which was weird because the other one isn't so far back. I may have to add, I may have to sew on one of my own clips right here because that clip is kind of far back. But that is it. And then you want to take the back comb and bring it right under your braid. Okay, I may have did this wrong. I think this is a side part wig. I think that's what I messed up on. This is a side part wig because that's why this is offset and this is actually an ear tab. So I have to reevaluate my life real quick. I'll be right back. So yes, this is a side part wig, and I just realized that even though I saw the picture of it a while ago, it's a side part wig. But even though it's not the most comfortable the way it is right now positioned, it's fine. It'll work for the video. Yeah, so back where I left off, make sure you clip the clips into your braid and then bring the combs into your anchor braid around your leave out. Attach the comb under your braid in the back of the wig, and you're all set. It's very simple, very easy if you want to use your own hair as leave out. If you don't like frontals, if you're tired of frontals, if you're tired of closures, definitely a great alternative. And must I say, the curl pattern on this wig is like what? 100% human hair. Very, very, very pretty. Very, very pretty curl pattern. Oh my gosh. So I'm gonna add some water and a little bit of my herbal oil. So it's just mixed together in this bottle. And I'm gonna put some Palmer's coconut oil formula just to make it really silky and smooth. And I'll be right back with you guys with the finished curl pattern. Okay, y'all, so this is the next day. I did have to go in and correct my braiding pattern, my leave out pattern, because as you know, I did it as a middle part and this is actually a side part unit. So round two, let's do this. So I went ahead and made my leave out to the side. Of course, I did the anchor braids in the front, the anchor braids around my leave out, and still the one braid in the back. And I just made two little chunky braid things right here, just to keep the rest of my hair out of the way. I didn't really feel like making cornrows all the way back or whatever. It was just too much. The convenience of a U-part wig is just to be able to, do it quickly. So I do recommend when you put these U-parts on, don't make your leave out so wide because that will leave a lot of slack in the wig. So don't make your leave out wide, not as wide as the space. Like here, if you look at it like this, don't make it that wide. Make it thin so it can be tight, so the wig can be pulled tight. And actually make the leave out a little bit longer than your actual part, just so it can be snug. So one recommendation, make your leave out a little bit longer than the wig and a little bit more narrow. So that's my two tips. So let's go ahead and try to put her back on as a side part. Also, again, be sure to leave a little bit of your edges out. That way, it just looks more realistic. You'll be able to put some edge control and slick it back so it'll look as realistic as possible. Guys, so I know you're wondering how in the world am I going to blend this leave out, straight leave out, relaxed leave out with this super curly hair. And to be honest, I have been wondering the same thing. As you can see, my hair is completely straight. I am transitioning to like a I would say natural hair. Of course, I stopped getting relaxers in May. It was my last relaxer, but I want to become a straight hair natural. But even then, it's going to be straight hair because I'm going to basically heat tame my natural hair. Of course, try to retain my length better, healthier, thicker hair versus relaxed hair. All type of jazz. So, but my point was it's still gonna be straight in the future, so I'm gonna have to really learn ways to blend my straight hair. So as you can see, it is very, very important you leave out just a little bit to make it more natural. You know, when the wind blows, you want to be able to see your edges and not the tracks of the wig. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to spray a little water on my leave out. I actually did this yesterday and it works better than I thought. I'm going to use some of my, I love this stuff. I got it from Walmart, the Palmer's coconut oil. And just get a little bit, put it on my leave out. Make sure you get root to end because you don't want any part of it looking dry. And then I'm going to use coconut is my favorite, like everything. Eco coconut oil gel. I love this stuff. I use it on my natural hair and on my daughter's. I use it on my relaxed hair and on my daughter's natural hair. Both of my daughters are natural. And it works really good. So I'm just trying to, because I don't want to put any heat on my natural hair. I keep saying natural. Heat on my hair right now, because I don't see the point of putting heat, because it still won't blend with this curly hair. So I'm taking some mousse. So mousse, gel, water, anything you can get your hands on to help you blend this. And I suggest going ahead and defining your curls at the same time, using some water in this defining brush. And just go ahead and brush your real hair into the Upart wig. Just brushing it in, making it one, mending it together. That gel is going to be important. And just go ahead and define the curls at the same time of you blending your hair in. So we will see the end result. I'm going to kind of rake it through and make sure I saturate my roots with the gel. And you're going to see some straight pieces, but I suggest kind of crunching it together. And it doesn't look that bad. So I'm going to keep with this process through the whole head, and I will definitely come back to you all with the final result and the pros and cons, I think, about this wig, the good and bad things. So far it should be good. But I'll be right back with you guys with the final result and my final thoughts. Alright guys, so here is the final product of the wig. Really beautiful hair. So let me get into the pros and cons. The pros, the good things about this unit, the hair is absolutely amazing. I did experience some shedding through the curl defining process, but it's not a lot of shedding for it being a brand new wig and just running the brush through it constantly. It's not that bad. So I would say shedding isn't that bad. There was no foul chemical smell. The curls are beautiful. They pop. They are like a beautiful water wave texture if you add gel and products, but if you don't, it can be that poofy bushy look. So you get like two looks in one with this hair. I definitely personally like that wet and wavy look, but It's absolutely gorgeous. I do believe it's true to length, especially when it's stretched out and the products are in it. This is a 22-inch unit and is actually really long, especially when it's stretched out. Yeah, it's actually true to length, which I love. It's just a beautiful unit, and it's very well constructed. I must say. It has 2 clips, 2 combs here, 1 comb here, and a comb in the back. So overall, I definitely give this unit a 9 out of 10, just for the comfort, and it's just gorgeous. The curl pattern is gorgeous. I absolutely love this hair. It's definitely beautiful summertime hair, and I love the fact that you can leave your own leave out to make it look more natural if you're tired of the closures and the frontals and things like that. It looks really great. So definitely 9 out of 10, 2 thumbs up for this unit. Beautiful unit. The cons, I would say the negative things, you can only wear it as a side part. I did try to wear it as a middle part yesterday, but it was really uncomfortable. Number one, because it does have ear tabs. So the ear tabs are here and it's meant to be in a position as a side part. I don't necessarily like ear tabs because they can be very hard and uncomfortable. And especially if there's hair sewn onto the ear tab, like it's actual tracks on the ear tab, I can't cut the ear tabs off. Some units don't have hair on the ear tabs, and I'm able to cut the ear tabs off to make it more comfortable for me. But that's one of the things, is just the hard ear tabs. So if they can maybe do away with the ear tabs, maybe. I understand this is one of the first wigs that's being reviewed, one of the first Upart wigs that's being reviewed for this company. So if you guys ever want to see what needs to be changed, maybe don't stitch hair on the ear tabs, or don't do ear tabs at all, just to make the wig more comfortable. But another negative, I can't really think of anything. This, I think it needs to be at least 2 small combs here instead of 1 big one, because it flaps. Like it's a flap right here. So the comb needs to come as far to the front as possible. That's one negative thing. It's like a flap here. And if you don't want to sew it down, it's kind of like just sitting there just flapping. So I would definitely recommend 2 combs here and bring the comb as far to the edge as possible. So when you rake it into your braid, there's no loose flaps. And I would definitely recommend the company to make to put two clips here instead of just 1 clip, to make 2 clips here to just make it a little bit more secure, more tighter overall fit. But other than that, I love the adjustable straps. I love how many combs is in the unit. Like I said, the main thing that's bothering me is the ear tab on this side, because everyone's head is shaped different. Everyone is different, so the ear tabs are a little annoying. I think I'm gonna have to like fold it up to get it out of the way of my ear. But other than that, I think that's my only cons. I think this should just be a comb to the front, at least 2 clips here, and no ear tabs. Other than that, I don't have any complaints about the actual hair. Like I said, it's beautiful. It is drying up now, so it is getting a little bit shorter. But I love it. It's great summertime hair. So if you guys want to check out this Upart wig, if you want to try something new, it's really not hard. It's very easy to do. And if you don't know how to braid, you don't have to braid anchor braids. You can literally part your leave out and put the rest of your hair in a ponytail and use the clips and combs. I just like the braids because it's a little bit more secure, but if you don't know how to braid, it's definitely still for beginners. I would definitely check it out. So I'll leave the link below if you guys want to check this out. No closure, no frontal. You don't have to deal with no glue, nothing like that. And it's a really realistic look. So definitely check the link below. And like I said, it is an Amazon seller and the shipping was free. And you do get it within about 3 to 5 business days after you order it, so you can't beat it. So definitely shout out to the company. I'll put the name here, and like I said, the information for this wig will be in the description box. All right, thanks so much for watching, you guys. Bye.